Yellow, yellow, yellow. Trinidad and Tobago, the world. Welcome to once again Indigenous. You're inside every Thursday, 9 to 11 on Radio Toko. I'm your boy Rubidiri Victor from the Artists Coalition of Trinidad and Tobago. And you know that this is your destination for underground Trinidad and Tobago music. We've been doing this for 10 years, off and on, 5 years, 5.5 years, a little break. And again this year. Um, and we mainstream the local underground and globalized Trinbago sound. Did this for a number of years with my partner in crime, Sheldon Mano, who's vice president of the Artists Coalition, which I was president, founder. And of course, inside, you have Selector Krabby. Later, I think Keron X gonna join us and hovering in the background, Mr. Sam Williams himself, you know. Um, and the whole Radio Toko support staff and crew and that kind of stuff. Once again, yeah, we have a real beautiful program here for you tonight. We have a couple new tracks going to be dropping, and one in particular from Unexpected. This song itself is not new. He's done it for a while in the studio, but he's sat on it for a long time. And but we're going to play this exceptional song by a person that you know who's been part of a group, but now he's now he's um, leading a leading edge as a solo artist, and this is probably his first big statement in that realm. Right, so we're gonna jump straight into it. We want to give you this. We coming from all different angles as we normally do, but this particular show we coming from all different kinds of angles. This is one of two cover songs in the show tonight. This is a cover song by Def Prince of "Love Song" by The Cure, the English got band, got rock band. Um, and this is Def Prince's take on "Love Song." You know, is one of my favorites. All right, let's go.
I will always love you.
Toko strong.
Yeah, man. So I mean, we're not normally cover band, a cover band show, but I think that it's important that bands continue to tackle covers, songs that they love, masters, and that kind of stuff, reinterpret and those kinds of things. There is a place for that. I mean, it's not a place for the kind of mad, kind of cover band hungry kind of culture that the Trinidad rock scene used to have at one point in time, which exiled original music from it completely, and was just a kind of slavish kind of imitation of trying to sound like exactly like foreign bands. Um, there's something about going after songs and feelings and moods that you love and interpreting those things in your own fashion. So that was Def Prince going after one such, the Immortal Love Song by the band Cure. And now from that to like a very original duo. We featured them before. This is Nyla Blackman, daughter of Abby Blackman, who herself is daughter of Rashoti I, founder of soca music, father of soca music. And this is Nyla in her alternative kind of phase. And you could hear the sophistication of what she does vocally, sonically, in terms of melody. She's an exceptional vocalist and writer of melody and lyric. When she concentrates on those things, and I said like a strength in that when in the music that she used to do in the alternative mode, I would love to see that start to get. Here she's paired with one of the great uh, local young hip hop musicians, Inzi, Gabriel, son of Solomon Gabriel, yeah, of Sidewalk Radio and the band Solomon and that kind of stuff. Inzi, prolific young Trini hip hop artist, and we did a particular duet by them a couple of weeks back, but now we're going to do another one. And you could hear again a different chamber of sound from the two of them. And listen to Nyla's styling in this song, Runway by Nyla Blackman and Inzi.
just like an auction. And going up straight is an option. If you smoke, don't pop shit. Don't work, just a cop shit. And if you ain't a cop dog, don't do cop shit. Look, see the friends that you love right now, man. You might just hate at the end, but you still share a plate with a friend. And trust you gon' date other men. See, life plays games, dog, huh? You gotta play to the end, and of course you gon' strain a bit. Lose a lot and gain a bit, but we gon' make it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so there we had Nyla Blackfan and Inzi with Runway. And you know, you got a chance to hear Nyla kind of flex a little bit inside that song. And of course, Inzi's very, very in the pocket flow. We keeping it in the dance mood and that kind of stuff. You know, so we had a little kind of groovy, kind of rent-a-tile-ish kind of tune there. And now we're going straight to the dance floor, right? In fact, we're going to break the dance floor. And this is more a kind of, you know, more conventional house, EDM kind of style. Hashim the Dream and break the dance floor. Check it out.
Rules are made to be broken. So are dance floors. We are here tonight to celebrate and take control. We come to live our lives and get ready to go on the road. We paving the way, we making a toast. We setting the stage, we ready to go. And we turning up, going all out. We breaking loose to scream and shout. So baby, turn up the music, turn on the lights. We buy out the bar, we party all night. We gon' break away till we feel it so. And these speakers can't take no more. We'll break the dance floor. We'll break the dance floor. We live it up, to shut it down, down, down. Till morning come, we party now, now, now. We'll break the dance floor. We love to ramage and live life in party mode. And we love to misbehave and bet till we overload. And we just love to get on bad. From the BVI to Trinidad. We party morning, noon and night. Morning, noon and night. Until we shut it down. That's how we live our life. And if you want to, you can come on through with a drink and your crew. Cause you know what to do. So baby, turn up the music, turn on the lights. We buy out the bar, we party all night. And we gon' break
man. Yeah, so yeah, we had a little some dance music vibes and stuff, and now we're jumping straight from that into our next EDM kind of house kind of vibes and stuff. This is Ashley, who's known for a number of charters inside the original Indigenous show. This is another one by her, and check it out. Another dance trap, Danger Zone, Ashley.
Dangerous girl, don't stare at me. You crave my attention, but I'm not so easy. Give me the signs, but I don't really care. I'm better off single, so could you disappear? Yeah, I'm sensational, so you eyeing me down. And oh, if you can't get your hop a train out of town. Oh, you're really good by keeping your hopes high. Maybe if you're lucky, I won't tell you goodbye. You know, them other girls don't ever act like me. Living on the edge of life, oh so dangerously. I always stand up tall no matter what they say. 'Cause like it or not, I always get my way. I tell you, thanks straight, that's simply how I do. Living in reality, I'm telling you the truth. I do some crazy things but never go insane. 'Cause when it comes to me, danger's moment on me.
Um, just another one of her tracks, Danger Zone, one of her dance tracks and stuff which she's well known for. And again, so we're keeping within that kind of dance zone. So this artist, this is one of Trinidad's top modern bass guitarist. He played with a number of bands. He played with Joint Pop and Oddfellows when they were around. He jumped from band to band, but he was with Joint Pop and Oddfellows local for a while. Um, Migrated to England, but he always had this thing where he was working on his own type of style of electronic dance music, a kind of emo style of electronic dance music. His name, of course, is Corey Wallace, one of the great bass guitarists of Trinidad's modern age, and one of the personas of what he did in this dance incarnation is Corey San. One was Athelani, and he also has Corey San. And he's doing a lot of different kinds of collabs and matchups in England where he's based, right? So, but this one is from his 2020 album, so it's new to Trinidad. We never played it; no one has ever played it here before. So this was, you could say, this is new, having never been heard here on these shows before. But from his 2020 album, and it's called Deeper Than Skin. So you could hear Corey's kind of emo interpretation of dance, very goth kind of feel, dark, painting the dark shadows, corners. Check it away, Corey.
When the eyes are deceived, something still knowing what is revealed without even showing. Like in the night, things keep growing when the sun is no longer burning. Things are living, living. And the sun's going down to heal the night. And the moon comes around, a different light. When sight becomes limited, to see something deeper than skin, to sense what cannot be seen, because the eyes don't always reveal it. So beautiful and alive, the eyes don't always reveal it. Sight beyond the vision, the eyes don't always reveal it. The mirror is a villain, the eyes don't always reveal it. And the sun's going down to heal the night. And the moon comes around, a different light. When sight becomes limiting, to see something deeper than skin. When sight becomes limiting, to conceal it, because the eyes don't always reveal it. When sight becomes limited, to see something deeper than skin. When sight becomes limited, to see something deeper than skin. Because the eyes don't always reveal it. The eyes don't always reveal it. The eyes don't always reveal it. The eyes don't always reveal it.
No, the eyes don't always reveal it. Definitely, that is true talk, eh?
True
Hey,
talk.
Krabby,
True talk. True
the
talk.
eyes don't always reveal it. You know, I mean, so it's
True
deeper
talk.
than skin by Corey San. You know, and you know, so you hear that kind of soca kind of wrapped in inside there, inside the dance thing, real stripped down kind of emo
Yeah.
vibes there by Corey San. Right, so now we swinging from the Trini interpretations of dance music and that kind of stuff into some rock, some raw rock style and stuff. So some from a rock raw, stripped down kind of dance style to kind of raw. We don't know who this artist is. There was another song that was similar, sounded like this artist. If anybody out there knows who this artist is, please let us know. If you're the artist, let us know. If you played on the song, let us know. We don't know who this artist is. We just know the name is Rain. I really love this song. Again, it's a throwback to 90s kind of alternative style, very raw when rock and roll was very personal, and you know, guitar still ruled, and people thought they could tell stories and with that style of music, and you know, and it wasn't about flashiness and um, excess and stupidity and that kind of stuff. It was, you know, direct communication, musician to audience. This song is very much in that mode, real grungy and that kind of stuff, very raw. I love it. I love its rawness and that kind of stuff. So this, I'm taking it. The name of the song is Rain, and that's what we have it listed as. We don't know who sings it. If you know who it is, let us know. If it's
Yeah.
played on the song, let us know. Rain by.
The rain falls on a new day. And though my world's been dampened, my heart's afloat. And just as the rain falls, so too was the sunshine. And I've made room to accommodate these changes. I've made room to accommodate these changes. Blessed is my head that the rain falls on. Sacred is my face that the sun warms to. Every day I am grateful and waiting on my turn to get back to you, yeah. Blessed is my head that the rain falls on. And sacred is my face that the sun warms to. Every day I am grateful and waiting on my turn to get back to you, yeah. Can I compete with the wind? Can I compete with the stars? I'm incomplete and far from perfection. Still I know that I am more. Yes, I know that I am more. I know that because you've made me more. Blessed is my head that the rain falls on. Sacred is my face that the sun warms to. And every day I am grateful and waiting on my turn to get back to you, yeah. Blessed is my head that the rain falls on. And sacred is my face that the sun warms to. And every day I am grateful and waiting on my turn to get back to you, yeah. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Blessed is my head that the rain falls on, and sacred is my face that the sun warms to. And every day I am grateful and waiting on my turn to get back to you, yeah. Blessed is my head that the rain falls on, and sacred is my face that the sun warms to. And every day I am grateful and waiting on my turn to get back to you, yeah.
Good thing, man. Good thing. Good thing, man.
Yeah, man.
Good thing.
Just raw, beautiful rock music. And I remember you tuned into Radio Toko, and the show is Indigenous every Thursday, 9 to 11 p.m. With your host, Rubidiri Victor, and the crew, Selector Krabby, Karen X, Andrew Williams, and the Radio Toko crew, where this is your place for Trinidad and Tobago underground music, Trinidad rock, reggae, R&B, dancehall, zest, hip hop, you name it, rap. So all the styles that all them other 36 radio stations don't play, we play it here, and you hear the full sum of the thousands of songs that are fought down on all those other radio stations, the TV stations, and those kinds of things. This is a place where you get to hear those styles, right? So we going from that raw underground Trinidad and Tobago rock and roll, man and his guitar, kind of thing, to bona fide international Trinidad and Tobago rock star, right? So I am playing a couple Z Star songs throughout the run of this Indigenous, because we have global Trinis out there and stuff. I mean, yeah, we know the Nicki Minaj, Foxy Brown, Cardi B, Heather Headley, we know them and that kind of stuff. But we have others out there in all other genres and stuff doing stuff. And one of them who's been out there putting down the work, serious international rock star, is the woman Z Gatchet, also by her moniker Z Star. And this is another one by Z. It's called Good Woman. And this is Z is, signed to major labels and that kind of stuff. She has music on like 1,000 compilations and that kind of stuff. English based, now based in New Zealand, Australia. And she has a serious career out there, you know what I mean? And she's producing this stuff and doing this stuff. Check out Z Star, Good Woman, Trinidad and Tobago rock and roll.
But you like it when it's bad. Hold my hand now, baby, I'm the boss of all you say. I was the best woman you ever had, yeah. Yeah.
Good thing, man.
Z!
Good thing, man. Good thing.
Z Gashet, Z Star in the house, Trinidad and Tobago Rock and Roll International, Trinidad and Tobago Rock and Roll Star, Z Star inside there with Good Woman. And that drummer, what about that drummer? Huh? Yeah, man.
Hard.
All right, so we sticking with international Trinis, right? So this next international Trini is Kojo Regault. You might know Kojo was with the big band New Creation and who had a international hit, a cover, and we go play that song right after this. But Kojo has launched off on his own career. He has a label with a Lone Star in the UK, and he's charting on the pop, dance, and reggae charts in the UK regularly. I'm talking about 3, 4, 5 times a year. As they release stuff and things, they have worked out the formula, and they've worked out how to get the stuff on the airwaves, how to pitch for to get the popularity thing, all those kind of things count. It helps that Ed Sheridan's family is his label mate, is part of the record company. But that them thing don't really matter when because you have to put out the music and you have to put it out there. So this is a song by Kojo. So Kojo's mostly been behind the scenes building up his artists, putting out those songs, building it up. And I always telling Kojo, when we're gonna hear you, boy, you only doing a little guest track every now and then on other people's music and that kind of stuff and thing, and other people from your label charting. But we want to hear you, right? So this is one of these songs that Kojo released this year that charted in the top 100 in the UK, right? So check it out right now. Another international Trini who doing big things out there. I mean, they're regularly hitting over 500,000 hits on their streaming sites and all those kind of things with their songs and that kind of stuff. These guys have their act together. They've unlocked the UK and how to make things happen and stuff. Is important allies out there in terms of Trinidad and Tobago music. This is Loved Up by Kojo.
You're the kind of girl to you I'm never gonna lie.
man. Next international Trini in the house there. Kojo Regal there with Loved Up. Let me just check out the last thing that Kojo sent me. Where he says, "Hey, Rubadiri boy, we're moving along nicely. We're celebrating 30 million streams. This is his record label. 30 million streams for the label so far, with my releases included. Jethro, so Jethro Sheridan, that's Ed Sheridan, cousin or nephew, what it is. Getting to London from Denmark today, finally after COVID stopped him from traveling. Picking up some new recordings. You have a new single coming up soon. That's soca influence, and you can hear the little soca influence in that track and that kind of stuff in the dance track and those kinds of things. But I mean, so those guys kind of have worked out a kind of pop formula for the UK market and that kind of stuff, and they're doing it, you know. And so let's hear the beginning of that relationship with the UK market with his original group. This is Kojo Regal with his earlier band, New Creation, and their interpretation of the biggest band, the Beatles, Hey Jude. I'm sure we all know this. Let's go back in time and check it out and reminisce with this really beautiful cover of the Beatles, Hey Jude, by New Creation.
Good thing, man. Good thing.
Come again! This one of the original New Creation, back on the place again. Come here to you to introduce the crew, and me, that is crew. Watch this! Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart. Then you can start to make it better. Watch this! Hey Jude, don't be afraid. Don't you be afraid. You were made to go out and get her. The minute you let her under your skin, then you begin to make it better. And anytime you feel pain, hey Jude, refrain. Don't carry the world upon your shoulder. For real, man. For when you know that it's a fool who plays it cool by making his world a little colder. Na 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 na. Listen this, boy, if you want top gun, go and get top gun. Go around with the one on your shoulder. Don't stand up all alone in this world and afraid. If you see a girl you want, boy, you better go and get it. Remember to let her under your skin. Then you begin to make it better. So let it out and let it in. Hey Jude, begin. You're waiting for someone to perform with. And don't you know that it's just you? Hey Jude, you do. The movement you need is on your shoulder. Na 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 na. Come back, hey Jude, don't make it bad. You make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her under your skin. Then you begin to make it better, 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 better.
Everybody,
Good thing, man. Good thing. Good thing, man. Good thing. Good thing, man. Good thing.
Want to? Yeah.
Hey.
I
Yeah,
reach.
man. Welcome inside, Karen. Welcome inside. Welcome inside. Welcome
Good
inside.
night, good
And
night.
coming on at the top of the hour there. And that's how we dropping it inside there. So we've heard international topping Trini musicians and stuff. We had 3 songs so far that have been international chart in charts and stuff. Never played before. Well, they played the Hey Jude and stuff on Trinidad, but the other two they ain't played Trinidad and Tobago radio and stuff. This is why Indigenous exists. We drop in these styles and stuff there. That was a charter in the UK, and people really love that interpretation. It was considered one of the best interpretations of a Beatles song by a band and stuff, and it really kind of gave that Caribbean and Trinidad and Tobago flavor and that the joy and that kind of stuff and the danceability and that kind of stuff, and it really updated that old classic. Right, so we moving now from that tip now into a more kind of modern tip. We're moving into the kind of zest influence songs and that kind of
Wait,
stuff.
wait,
Right,
wait,
so
wait, wait, wait,
we
wait, wait,
we
wait,
moving
wait,
into.
wait. I come the back and I listen. I didn't jump in the show.
Oh
And I
Lord.
reach Crabby, good night, Crabby.
Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night.
Let me hear
I
you.
want to hear.
Yeah, good night, good night.
It's about my mom son. Sorry, I don't know if he under the weather, but I come to challenge, Yeah, it's a love thing. Indigenous show, or let's share. If all you want to see more, or you want to hear more, or let's share.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
ain't say no more. Let me go into the next track now. What track
Yeah,
now?
but
Let me hear the next
we
track.
just on this now. That's a serious thing. We want to see you all in the chats and stuff. We want to get all the response to the songs. We always do that and stuff. Let me hear what you all love and that kind of thing. Yeah. Let us know that you're out there. Shout us out in the chat room. Let us know that you're out there. Like the post, share the post, get your crew and stuff to take it in. Remember also that these live streams are available afterwards. So you could be playing these live streams after this. The YouTube stream is probably the best one. The YouTube stream will be a continuous flow of all the songs and stuff with no interruptions and that kind of stuff, no pullouts and that kind of stuff. And that's available. So when you're working, whatever you're doing, you can play that in the background. And also, there's a WhatsApp voice note. We got a real sexy WhatsApp voice note last week. I'm hoping that could start a trend, a tradition of such sexy voice notes and stuff. Where you breaks and so by current, like you get licks. Like you get licks when you reach home from that voice note, boy.
No, 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 no. I home, right?
It's big man, if you could tell me, nobody else, it's just the 3 of us here.
I try
We
to
could
change
just
the
tell
conversation
this.
here. I am trying to. Good night, Cha Cha. They love that song. Could you tell them the last track that played? Because they love it. We'll put up
Hey,
the name of
Jude.
the song. We'll put it up in
It
the
was Hey
comments. So,
Jude. It was Hey Jude by the Beatles as covered by New Creation.
is that
So
on
you
YouTube?
Yeah, that song is on YouTube.
yes.
All right. Cha Cha. Yeah, yeah.
All right, so tell them the WhatsApp number that they could get their voice notes so they could
All
send in
right.
their voice notes.
Okay.
So the
Right.
WhatsApp number again
It
is.
have 2 steps. Wait, yeah, man.
Go ahead.
Gabby,
Go
it
ahead,
have 2 steps. You could go to www.radiotoko.com and you could just hit the chat room and link up, or you could hit me on the voice notes. Let me see how much ladies out there. I have my friend from Mario's there, but I'm sure we might get 3 different pizza one of these days. Hey, Victor? Sorry, yeah, but
Yeah, that song is good. That song is good.
yeah.
So,
But you
like,
can send
what she
those-
should do, she should tell Mario's that Mario should sponsor, and we will eat the pizza live on air every single show and big up Mario's and stuff. We not right now. We can't do that because you're not a sponsor. But check it out. Imagine if you all were.
I have no comment, but these corporate places have chain of command. So let me leave that for another time. You can do that. But you can send your voice notes to 734-1067. Once again, 734-1067. Let me go. Give me the next track now, man. I just vibed
All
in.
right, next song. Now, track number 10. Emoji Love by Garfield Ryan. Check it out.
Why you faking expressions? Yeah. You still love me, but you have an ex-man. Yeah. Why you do me that, girl? Why you fake it? Why you do me that, girl? Why you fake it? Why you hiding with emojis? You say what I love me, girl. Why you hiding with emojis? I thought you would rock my world. I say you love me, girl, you love me real bad. So why you do me that? Why you do me that? Why you hiding with emojis? You say what I love me, girl. When we texting, you show me love and affection, yeah. But in front of me, you give me a different expression, yeah. Just be real with me. Am I the realest deal? Am I your man of steel? Just tell me how you feel, yeah. Why you hiding with emojis? You say what I love me, girl. Why you hiding with emojis? I thought you would rock my world. I say you love me, girl, you love me real bad. So why you do me that? Why you do me that? Why you hiding with emojis? You say what I love me, girl. Oh, when I call your phone, you tell me to leave you alone, yeah. You send me love emojis, but why your heart so cold? Oh, now I draw the line. Why you waste my time? Why you waste my time? I thought you were mine, but I guess this is the line. Yeah. Why you hiding with emojis? You say what I love me, girl. Why you hiding with emojis? I thought you would rock my world. I say you love me, girl, you love me real bad. So why you do me that? Why you do me that? Why you hiding with emojis? You say what I love me, girl. Why you faking expressions? Yeah. You still love me, but you have an ex-man. Yeah. Why you do me that, girl? Why you fake it? Why you do me that, girl? Why you fake it? With emojis, love me, girl. Why you fake it? Tell me why you fake it. Why you fake it? My girl, tell me why you fake it. Tell me why you fake it. Yeah. I thought you were up my world. Mama, baby. Yeah. You love me real bad. Why you do me that, girl? Baby, tell me why you fake it. Tell me why you fake it. Yeah. Love me, girl. Yep.
Yeah. You know, I mean, plenty people out here in modern relationships and stuff where's a pure emoji relationship that you're in, eh? You know what I mean? It's just it's an online virtual your emojis and her emojis and a relationship. But you know what I mean? But when you meet the person in public, complete coldness, ignorance. You know what I
It's
mean?
true.
As if you don't exist and stuff. But real heat and stuff with the emojis and stuff, real loving up one another online and stuff, you know. But you know, plenty, you know, the modern relationships are that. So that's what that song is about, you know, by Garfield Ryan. Emoji love, real thing, you know what I mean? Modern relationships. We moving more into that whole thing of the you know the kind of zest influenced music, which is a mixture between sometimes Afrobeat and dancehall and rap soul and modern trap music and stuff, all kind of mix up and that kind of thing.
I ain't like where you say it.
Was that?
I not in a emoji kind of love thing, you know.
Good boy. Like it strike close to some
Yeah.
a man
If
a
it's
man who
Paul in the
get licked from
garden.
emoji
Yeah.
last week when he get him out the voice note.
Yeah.
I
Paul in the
didn't,
garden on the midnight groove.
you know,
You get rough up.
you
You get
know,
rough up.
you know, put it with the voice notes, with the voice note, girl. I like to hear that voice. I
Yeah,
can't sleep tonight, you know.
yeah. I don't know where she is. I don't know where she is. I don't know where she is.
Yo, get her
I'll
soon enough.
text
Soon
her.
enough. Soon
I'll
enough.
go
I'll
pop
text
it.
her.
They pop it in there. Pop it
Yeah.
in there. Put that in
I'll
there.
text her. I'll text her. I'll text her. I'll text her. I'll try and see her get her into the program. Right, but let me move on. Let me move on. We have a lot of songs to cover and think tonight, and we still have at the top of the hour. We have 2 new tracks as we going out and stuff. One of them, as I said, by one of them courtesy Karen, and another one from a person who is part of one of the big groups in Trinidad and Tobago. And this is one of his first. This is the first song, his real first solo song, and it is an incredible song. And that's coming up at the top. But right now we keep it in that kind of the zest mode and stuff, and we checking out Prince Jabal with Not a Rude Boy. You know, so this is not one of them kind of kill your brother, kill your brother, kill your brother zest. This is really about building an identity and thing outside of that identity and stuff. Not a Rude Boy, Prince Jabal.
Yeah, you know. Pinch about again, my friend. Slash that wheel, you know. Let me go buy action after dinner, you know. Don't no gangsta in the town, Rasta in the town. Yeah, you know. Slash, yeah. So you're not a rude boy, I die gangsta. So the rest of our bless and keep your life forever. I'm not a rude boy, I die gangsta. So the power was I lost enough for them to discover. I'm not a rude boy, I die gangsta. So the rest of our bless and keep your life forever. I'm not a rude boy, I die gangsta. So the rest of our bless and keep your life forever. Tell me what's the reason? Cause if I don't have them down, not me alone, me but the soda back home. When it's righteous possession, we the tie you know down. For humble and meek, love flow so unique. Kindness, justice, and mental strength on an hour. Them things you protecting militant order. If you can at the moment, give an helping hand. Start lacking with the guts and put your love in all your hand. I'm not a rude boy, I die gangsta. So the rest of our bless and keep your life forever. I'm not a rude boy, I die gangsta. So the power was I lost enough for them to discover. I'm not a rude boy, I die gangsta. So the rest of our bless and keep your life forever. I'm not a rude boy, I die gangsta. So the rest of our bless and keep your life forever. Not intimidated. Instead we unify. Instead of argumentative all the while reasoning is the profile. Unsturdy, I no longer pencil it. Hiding on the dark like a dog in a run on. No laying weight like an airplane. I miss the way you feel. Speaking right to know what life is if you're the fate. Mental system elevator. You go by trust estate. Harmonize with truth and fate. Say I'm not a rude boy, I die gangsta. So the rest of our bless and keep your life forever. I'm not a rude boy, I die gangsta. So the power was I still lost enough for them discover. I'm not a rude boy, I die gangsta. So the rest of our bless and keep your life forever. I'm not a rude boy, I die gangsta. So the rest of our bless and keep your life forever. Not out no gun, we not live like a boys in the ways. And terrorize community with robbing aspects. So I see I be protecting our steps. Certain actions we not make. In our there is no devil concept. Tell me why propaganda you was spread. So we wicked and dread. When about to suffer than celebrate. In the atmosphere is loving that we spread. Tell me like the pollination coming from Selassie and say I'm not a rude boy, I die gangsta. So the rest of our bless and keep your life forever. I'm not a rude boy, I die gangsta. So the power was I Selassie enough for them discover. I'm not a rude boy, I die gangsta. So the rest of our bless and keep your life forever. I'm not a rude boy, I die gangsta. So the rest of our bless and keep your life forever.
Yeah, man. So, not a rude boy, not a gangster, he out here trying to conduct it in the streets. That was the sound of Prince Jabal there with Not a Rude Boy. We still keep it in that scene and that kind of stuff. We spread it around, you get a little more hip hop in some of them, you get a little more dancehall influence and different things. This one features that same artist, and I tell you that you're going to be here at the top of the thing, so I ain't telling you who it is yet. But this is a multiple, this track of 3 sets of heads from different hip hop, dancehall groups and that kind of stuff coming together in a serious track called Peace. Check it out.
say they want peace. So we see them run to the east, but we see them with their guns and their jeep. And they want peace, so they come and circle me neat. Now they telling me they're searching for trees. And for one piece, now they come disturbing my peace. Well, I'm talking about this rude boy police. Oh, they want peace, say they come and lock down the streets. They never know we work hard for we peace. You run up in my house, know what you're searching for. You turn over my things and all my furniture. Hey, you Babylon, I need a word with ya. Cause it can't be get to use the who you're working for. And that's why get to use the we can work with ya. Can't even smile or even joke with ya. Man, I can't if a chance and try smoke with ya. Can't trust the first, not the second, not the third of you. King Selassie and me head, me never heard of you. And all the good we do is like a blur to you. You shot the innocent get to youth and that is murder, yo. Babylon just stay further, yo. Babylon say they want peace, so we see them run to the east, but we see them with their guns and their jeep. And they want peace, so they come and circle me neat. Now they telling me they're searching for trees. And for one piece, now they come disturbing my peace. Well, I'm talking about these rude boy police. But they want peace, say they come and knock down the streets. They never know we work hard for we peace. You Mr. Babylon, you Mr. Babylon, you Mr. Babylon, tell me where you come from. You Mr. Babylon, you Mr. Babylon, you Mr. Babylon, tell me where you come from.
It's verse and chorus format, it's studio time, record that. I see them dressed in all black, it's police on my doormat. I leave a message on my lawyer's phone, but he don't call back. It's bail bond, don't list my mother's house, she can't afford that. Some days in, they apply the pressure like it's face cream. My jail cell is dirty, I promise I will stay clean. My back against the wall like smart TV and LCD screens. 3 a.m. they hopping out of vans like the 18. My daydream, lusting on my freedom, I go pay the price. All the head said that doing life is like dying twice. Would get back to me, some you fellas talking to my wife. Even though she said let's stick together like it's Jasmine Rice. Police lights flashing, I hear them things blasting. The kind of pain inflicted, you don't get relief from aspirin. Racing through life, we don't ever think about crashing. The system got me, my heart's cold like Aspen. Gone.
So we see them run to the east, but we see them with their guns and their jeep. And they want peace, so they come and circle me neat. Now they telling me they're searching for trees. And for one piece, now they come disturbing my peace. Well, I'm talking about these rude boy police. But they want peace, say they come and knock down the streets. They never know we work hard for we peace. You Mr. Babylon, you Mr. Babylon, you Mr. Babylon, tell me where you come from. You Mr. Babylon, you Mr. Babylon, you Mr. Babylon, tell me where you come from. Tell me where you come from. You Mr. Babylon, tell me where you come from. Where you come from, tell me where you come from. You Mr. Babylon.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Big tunes when they drop in, when the big tunes drop in. That's Peace by, and I'm not telling you the name of the artist who we hearing at the top of the hour, but the other ones are Tim Star and Rockstar inside of there. And that was Peace. And you'll hear who it is who was on that track, who was heading that track. And you'll hear him at the big tune, the new song that dropping at the top of the hour. Right? So we keep it within our style and stuff, but you know, we're moving into, well, no, we departing slightly because this next tune is actually a gospel, right? So, but this is gospel R&B with a little dancehall thrown in inside there. It's a Dana Charles. It's called You Are. And, you know, we moving in from that same thing about peace and that kind of stuff. We're moving into kind of that godly vibes. But again, you know, the gospel circuit and stuff and thing, they have their production values and stuff very high.
Yeah.
You know, they're inside the studio, they're mixing, their production, arrangements and everything is top. And that kind of stuff, you know, they had the money inside their top studios, instruments, that kind of stuff, and their musicians and stuff well rehearsed. They're playing every Sunday. So, you know, and for long services, like, you know, 4 hour and 5 hour services and things, you know, so You get a certain kind of skill inside that space. And they always say, in the America, they talk about the Adventist songbook um, as the thing that is responsible for acts like Stevie Wonder and all the great R&B musicians and that kind of stuff who changed the course of music history and those kind of things. They credit that to the Adventist songbook. So the type of hymns that are inside the Adventist songbook are so sophisticated in terms of scales and in terms of its composition and those kind of things, as opposed to, like, say, the Roman Catholic kind of folk music, kind of, you know, um, like
Yeah.
very simple harmonies and melodics and that kind of stuff. The songs inside the Black American Adventist songbook are very, 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 very sophisticated. And that bass has been something that a lot of the artists that have jumped out and become innovators in music and stuff, that's where the bass is. So let's check out this song. It's called You Are by Adana Charles, gospel styling inside the Indigenous.
Lord, you are the reason why I sing. You are the reason why I breathe. You are the reason why I live. I love you. I lift my hands to you and praise.
When I say wheel, yeah, that tune. That tune I can play. I walk in a party and I watching this girl one time.
Oh,
And
Lord.
that's feeling.
I don't think that's exactly what she pretended with the song, but but it's about tune.
It's emotions. Only yes.
Lord, you are the reason why I sing. You are the reason why I breathe. You are the reason why I live. I love you. I lift my hands to you in praise. You are the ancient of days. Father, my Savior, be my guide. I love you, my God, my Adonai. I've come to worship you.
Yeah, man. Big gospel there by Adama. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Big tune.
Wait,
Big tune inside.
I have to apologize. If you didn't make me
Uh-huh.
finish my statement, you can walk in anywhere. It can be a party, it can be in church, it can be home. You can walk in anywhere and love in the house, boy. That what I mean. Important say, boy, is a
Okay.
gospel.
No problem. No
I
problem.
know
But
a
I say like
gospel.
that. It's a bad tune. It's a bad
Is a,
tune.
is
I
a
mean, it's
bad,
a
is
bad
a bad,
tune.
is a bad tune.
It's
It
a
can
real
just
bad
get,
tune.
This
And
tune can play the dance.
people.
That
the
tune can
bass, the
yeah.
bass, the bass guitar playing inside that tune is exceptional.
I,
You
I,
know, just like how you had that drumming inside Z Star's track at the top. You know, you know. All right,
I,
so we again we now moving into a different kind of R&B kind of tip. So this is an artist who kind of pioneered this the kind of shift in the mainstream for people to start to hear the kind of R&B male fusion and that kind of stuff, more hardcore R&B male fusions and stuff. This is formerly soca man and that kind of thing. He used to with soca bands and that kind of stuff, and then he shifted into that fusion space where he's kind of started to build a brand in that space. Of course, talking about the man Collis Durante, and this song is called "Share Some Love," and yeah, you'll hear Collis and stuff flex it in that space. Collis Durante.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Factory turbines are turning every day at people. Their hungers keep yearning, yearning, and they're crying out, where will they find food? Yet authorities give us the feeling it's all good. But I say, where do I run? Where do I hide from a cold deception? How do I find a place that's high to get a reception? But I understand the way
so Tony
life
DJ,
runs,
can you give
I'm
me
no
a wheel on that one?
exception.
Yeah.
I guess we all
I like it from
gotta
top.
face it. Yeah.
Gotta say special good night to everyone on the Indigenous show. Liking the shade up. Local music to everyone. So I actually don't know the name of the song, but I'm gonna put it up in the comments as soon as the song done. Let's go.
Factory turbines are turning every day at people. Their hungers keep yearning, yearning, and they're crying out, where will they find food? Yet authorities give us the feeling it's all good. But I say, where do I run? Where do I hide from a cold deception? How do I find a place that's high to get a reception? But I understand the way life runs, I'm no exception, Lord. I guess we all gotta face it, yeah. And there's no way we can change it unless we share some love and joy around the world. Lend a hand to every boy and girl. Share some peace and joy around the world. Then I'm sure every hungry person shall be filled. Young men going to fight war. Every day I ask myself, what do they fight for? They tell us that they're going out fighting for justice, yeah. I wonder if justice deserves this. Where do I run? Where do I hide from a cold deception? How do I find a place that's high to get a reception? But I understand the way life runs, I'm no exception, Lord. I guess we all gotta face
sister, brother, man. Reach out, oh, reach out, reach out. And share some love and joy around the world. Lend a hand to every boy and girl. Ooh, share some peace and joy around the world. Then I'm sure every hungry person shall be filled. Ooh, yeah. Share some peace and joy around the world. Lend a hand to every boy and girl. Ooh, share some love and joy around the world. Then I'm sure every hungry person shall be filled.
Yeah, man. Collis Durante there with his beautiful track called "Share Some Love," and Collis there with that R&B styling that he's well known for. This one, a real kind of you saw that moment there with all the lighters in the air. I'll be moving still in that same thing. This is the next one, more kind of trap styling. And this one featuring again some of the big guns out there in the kind of hip hop, soca, dancehall kind of mix scene, So you have fellas like DLL featuring Jimmy October, Marcus Brave Boy, all these names and stuff that known for putting out that music inside that zone that's able to travel across the world in those kind of spaces. This track is called Say No More, and we'll talk more about it when we come out on the other side. But before we jump into the track though, everybody who inside the program right now, dive out and pull into other listeners and stuff. Share the thing, say what you're thinking about the songs, and see if you can pull in some more people. We need more people inside just bubbling and stuff. We like the community. We want to hear more voices inside the mix and that kind of stuff. And remember, you could send in your voice notes to the WhatsApp voice notes to number
734-1067.
Slower.
734-1067.
734-1067.
Yes.
All right, so let's check it out. Say No More, DLL featuring Jimmy October, Marcus Brave Boy.
I'm rolling and smoking. I'm mixing, I'm sipping the potion. You already know this. Couple stacks up in my jeans, they already know it. Couple dollars in my team, they already know it. I got the way, they already know it. I'm just saying, nigga, they already know it. I ain't gotta say no more. I ain't gotta say no more. I ain't gotta say no more. I just flex on it. I ain't gotta say no more. I ain't gotta say no more. I ain't gotta say no more. I just flex on it. Flex game vicious. Ah, nigga, I'm the nigga. She do it for the grand. She know, take a couple pictures. We ain't messing with you. Nah, let's keep it straight in minutes. Tag, tag, tag. I be running through them digits. Let's game, running man. Running through about 100 bets. Play no games, this ain't Pokemon. Sipping Hennessy and pomegranate. Sipping whatever they handed me. Summer down and sitting low key. Man, I beat it, then I Billy J. But y'all already know this. Couple stacks up in my jeans, they already know it. Couple dollars on my team, they already know it. I got the way, they already know it. I'm just saying, nigga, they already know it. I ain't gotta say no more. I ain't gotta say no more. I ain't gotta say no more. I just flex on it. I ain't gotta say no more. I ain't gotta say no more. I ain't gotta say no more. I just flex on it. A fly chick wanna penetrate. I'm brushing it. Well, a nice spliff and I levitate. I'm loving it. Got pride, nigga, like Kevin Gates. Fuck with it. I grind, nigga, like every day. I'm running it like Bulldog or a bar jet. All about peace, no Jesus though. Killing all of them imps, man, them parasites, them nematodes. Smoking plants, plus a need that hemoglobin, that reefer do. Cheating me into a sweeter do. Make me say, oh, like reefer do. I ain't really fuck shit. Niggas wanna hit, then y'all better drop shit. Now boy, it's taking views, hope you watch this. Fucker on MC, you can't touch this. No cold bars, which means I'ma crush this. Keep talk shit, best believe I'ma flush it. Always on the grind, I don't time to discuss this. DLL cheap, so we do the beat
all on your ex. Headshots for the team. Now let me tell you what's next, cause I still keep the hoes on the down low. Ask a bitch what she down for. I drive the tape, then do the tour. Y'all rappers sweeter than Milo. Goddamn, I ain't gotta say no more. She'll never say she unsure. Never spend a bag on a bitch, and she know she gotta keep it on the low. Meet the guys, be what they talking about. Every day a meal, ain't nothing to talk about.
See, I right and wrong with the rap lord. Hennessy and got Red Bull. These jealous rappers, they make me sick. Lying on their dick, yeah, they liable. I read the business plan and they viable. Plus their flow is garbage, recyclable. So ask Jimmy October, we stick to the code. But somehow these dudes ain't pliable. They like Maddox, where you keep going over their head. That's a good thing, Morris game over. They dead at a thing. Man, I just holding our meds with they bird in my bed and our ego spread. But I'm a businessman that's always on my grind. Kill careers off with just one rhyme. I call that meeting your deadline.
Couple stacks up in my jeans, they already know it. Couple gallons on my team, they already know it. I got the way, they already know it. I'm just saying, they already know it. I ain't gotta say no more, I ain't gotta say no more, I ain't gotta say no more. I just flex on it. I ain't gotta say no more, I ain't gotta say no more. I ain't gotta say no more, I just flex on it.
TLL featuring Jimmy October, Marcus Brave Boy, kind of real hard track there, you know. Say no more.
I actually want to sneak in some. With the beat, it sounds like Panda. Yeah. Jimmy October, they got the brother from that real man. Loving the house, Granny Boss.
Yeah, and the boys who are the top of the hour is a Grandy boy himself. So, you know, we you know, for that, the big track at the top of the hour. All right, so Shutter Links now. Our next tune, again, in the same kind of modern soul and that kind of stuff. Song called Gimme. Shutter Links. Let me check it out, and then we go into a fusion zone. And then when we come out of the fusion zone, we drop in the new tracks. Let's check out Gimme.
Say the whole place locked down, and your body now pop down. Sexy from top down, me love how you wind down to me back sound. Me say the looking at your eyes, through your heart now. Steamy like the fish are cooking at the pot now. Touch on your body like the other man. Interstellar feelings higher than the ceiling. The way she wind me can't believe it. Me love the way you go down low. Then you wind and come up slower. Arch your back like 9 o'clock. Tip on your toe and bend right over. She teasing me. She twerk it up easily. Biting her lips and I can't resist. Tell me love it when you whine. We love it when you move that way, so me. Let me jump with your energy, baby. Come, give me wine, come, blow me mind. Give me wine, come. 'Cause we love it when you whine. We love it when you move that way, so me. Let me jump with your energy, baby. Come, give me wine, come, blow me mind. One time, give me wine, come, blow me mind. She drop the wine in a CIL, then she drop it in a BIL. Say she like Batman, so she drop the wine all in a Maraval. Down south and central, she said enough man down in all the mental. This wine contagious, skin clean with the tattoo man alien. She got the galaxy wine. Me love it when you go down low. Then you wine and come up slower. Me put me hand them on your shoulder. Then me sing it like a dozer. She twerk it up. Big fat sexy bumper, all in my favor. To savor me, deal with it, don't forget later. Drop it on me, girl, me love it when you wine. We love it when you move that way, so me. Let me jump with your energy, baby girl, come. Give me wine, come. Blow me mind. Give me wine, come. 'Cause we love it when you wine. We love it when you you move that way, so me move that way. Get me drunk with your energy, baby girl, come. Give me wine, give me wine, give me wine, come. Blow my mind one time, give me wine, give me wine, give me wine, come. Blow my mind. Wine, we love it when you move that way, so me. Get me drunk with your energy, baby girl, come. Give me wine, give me wine, give me wine, give me wine, come. Blow my mind one time, give me wine, give me wine, give me wine, come. Blow my mind. We love it when you wine, wine. We love it when you move that way, so me. Move that way, so get me drunk with your energy, baby girl, come. Give me wine, give me wine, give me wine, come. Blow my mind, give me wine, give me wine, give me wine, come. Cause we love it when you wine, wine, wine. We love it when you move that way, so me. Move that way, get me drunk with your energy, baby girl, come. Give me wine, give me wine, give me wine, come. Blow my mind one time, give me wine, give me wine, give me wine, come. Blow my mind. Give me wine, 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 come. Blow my mind one time, give me wine, give me wine, give me wine, come. Blow my mind.
Yeah, shuttle instead, gimme, and with a little kind of Afro beats, kind of zouk, kind of rhythms thrown inside there, mixed with the soca, mixed with the zest, kind of, all those kind of styles. In the way that Trinidadians kind of like merge all these forms of music and create new things every time we, just by our pulse and the way that we absorb influences and still retain identity. All right, so we jump off now from that whole session, which all were kind of like zest influence and inside that kind of zone and that kind of thing. And then we jump into a pure fusion zone. These next two bands are within the kind of space occupied by Andre Tanker and David Rudder with Charlie's Roots, and operated in that kind of fusion space, live band music, fusion. You could hear Afro, East Indian influence, as well as the Rapso influence and those kinds of things, as well as that kind of roots kind of go ahead in the songs and that kind of thing. The way that the guitars kind of hold, the rhythm guitar kind of holds a space, a new kind of rhythmic space in the same way that the rhythm guitar in reggae, early reggae held a space. You could hear that style of the soca guitar kind of been raised to the front, and like Andre, is kind of like that and stuff, and some of the root sound and what Carl and Carol used to do and that kind of stuff. But these two bands are very much in that space. So the first one is the man Nikolai Salcedo and his band Gazette, and this song is called Bread.
So I walk in my car like a taxi, just to make it great. This ain't gonna be a smooth operation if I wanna keep my occupation. I need the money to get gas to go to work. Oh, but the past 5 days I've been living on instant soup and water. I'm feeling good, and I ain't taking no props from nobody. I got things to do. I got a kitchen knife right here by my side. In case a passenger get tested, because I know you're not enough to mess with me. But bring it on, man. I got the food, man, is what's in my head. And I really want to buy some bread. Said I really want to buy some bread. That's what I said. I really want to buy some bread now. That's what I said. Yeah. So I pick up a passenger, a skinny young man. I said, hey brother, you up in the front seat next to me, while the partner up in behind.
So I blast and brakes, and then the dashboard integrate. Why you messing with my brain? That's what I say. Why you messing with my bread, brother? That's what I say. Right? Now the man unconscious, so I dip in the pocket. I pull out a $20 bill, open the door and I kick it out with the partner too. The belly start to rumble, so I drive to the nearest partner. And I get my sweet $20 price, walk straight up to the shopkeeper. And then I slap down the $20 and say, I want some bread along. The man gone in the back just to get it for me.
Just to get it, just to get it.
Out by the counter, I start to cry like a little baby. A woman standing there rocks me up, young man going round. And it's the same man now, tell me. Reason why you're crying is that last night with the porch bread. And it feels so good. Last night with the porch bread and it feels so sweet. And last night with the porch bread. Yeah. And last night with the porch bread. Oh man. And last night with the porch bread. Yeah. And last night with the porch bread.
Yeah, man, Hazel, Tate, rock soca in your caca hole, as they say. You know? Yeah, man, that's the band Gazette, led by Mr. Salcedo himself, with Zola, who inside the conversation right now, Zola Grand Salt, background vocals. You know? Zola, just to drop a little thing of who Mandisa and Zola on background vocals. Zola, who on bass guitar there on that recording and drums. You remember? Who on bass guitar and drums and that recording? Just drop us a line there. Right? So we're dropping out from that tune, which is one of the bands that has kind of maintained that thing. Everybody's saying that Nikolai singing like David Rudder in that thing, but the person who Nikolai songs exactly like in that is a guy called Exuma. It's called Exuma the Obeahman from Bahamas. Right? So, you know, whereas all Bahamas music was men in Hawaiian shirt, singing kind of diluted soca and diluted calypso and touristy kind of things and that kind of stuff. And then you had the opposite. Exuma was the exact opposite. Exuma was a real hardcore international roots artist exploring real African and Caribbean roots rhythms in the style of what Shadow kind of did, but even more kind of international in the sound, in the sense of that, like a Santana and with a Gilberto Gil from Brazil and all that kind of stuff influence. And he had this incredible voice and presence, because he was like what Shadow was in terms of the Dark Wizard. He was the Obeahman. He was, you know, Exuma the Obeahman, and he was serious. You know, he was the real thing. And so you had all this kind of diluted kind of poppy, diluted calypso stuff in Bahamas, and then at the extreme end you had Exuma the Obeahman, and that is actually who Nikolai songs like. You should check out Exuma, Exuma, incredible artist. I actually had a double album by Exuma, and I loaned it to a friend who was one of terminal disease. And so he was listening to that while in his last days. Real incredible thing. So like we jumping off now to that album is actually called Exhumer's Reincarnation. Incredible album. You should check it out. Anybody who's interested in roots music, you should check it out. Now, so this next tune is by the West Indian Rhythm Connection, right? Led by the partner Jerry Anthony. And again, perfectly in that space of carrying on that tradition of the Charlie's Roots, David Rudder, Charlie's Roots, and the Andrew Tanker experiments with fusion. Check out this track, Mr. Big. All these tracks real topical. The last one was bread and about about the have and have nots and that kind of stuff. And this one, Mr. Big, we all remember the talk about Mr. Big in Tongue and that kind of stuff. Well, this song jumped off from there. Jerry Anthony and the West Indian Rhythm Connection, Mr. Big, fusion style in the Indigenous.
Tried to deceive me. He tell the country about a man named Mr. Big, and when it come to crime, he was the big wig. That was the days of the bombs and the dustbins. So then they went and buy them fancy rubbish bins. You government, the parliament, and the top cup. So big, you feel like the police in them spots. Well, Mr. Big Boy, the people calling your name, saying it's you wicked, your body, and put the country in shame. Oh, Mr. Big Boy, the people talking about you. Well, look, I'm feeling bad, cause all the talk, I don't have a clue. I want to know who the hell is Mr. Big. I want to know who the hell is Mr. Big. I want to know who the hell is Mr. Big. Can somebody tell me who is Mr. Big? Bring out a hand in that state of emergency. The people say they need to hold the key urgently. They're locking up people left, right and center, but certain places need permission to enter. All kind of innocent people get distressed, and like was only petty criminals on the hit list. The police say they're going after the big fish. Curfew on the sea like Biggie was a kingfish. Well, Mr. Big Boy, I wonder what you're going to do. I think you better start to run or swim or give up before they hurt you. Oh, Mr. Big Boy, tonight they coming for you. I feel you as a sukuya, the way they try to catch you with that curfew. I want to know who the hell is Mr. Big. I want to know who the hell is Mr. Big. I want to know who the hell is Mr. Big. Can somebody tell me who is Mr. Big? Well, look now, we have a new situation. Somebody say we tryna develop nation. Some things in this world they have no explanation. Shipping that drugs and police capping information. The same police talking about assassinations. I've heard up of political machinations. You don't believe in this time of trepidation? Are these things for real or just imagination? Well, Mr. Big Boy, they're still calling your name, saying it's you wicked, your body, and want to do it again. Oh, Mr. Big Boy, tonight they coming for you. I feel you as a sukuya, the way they try to catch you with that curfew. I want to know who the hell is Mr. Big. I want to know who the hell is Mr. Big. I want to know who the hell is Mr. Big. I want to know who the frig is Mr. Big.
Yeah.
Who is Mr. Big Boy?
top fusion music in the house and stuff, and you could really hear the David Rudder influence and that kind of stuff, and the roots influence and stuff. The chord changes and those kind of things. Just excellent stuff by Jerry Anthony. Completely in the pocket, and we hear that Zola sing background vocals in that too. So Zola real horn with different bands, but real we as a serious thing. First of all, Kimmy Horn the program and go on date night, and now Zola, real sad. All right, so but Kimmy said Zola saying that Corey San, same Corey Wallace who we heard earlier on tonight, with his track was actually probably playing bass on that Nikolai Salcedo Gazette song. Jonathan Otway on drums, John Hussein on guitar, and Tanika Davis on percussion. So that was the lineup for the Nikolai Salcedo on Gazette that you heard, and of course Mandisa and Zola on background vocals. And yeah, you just heard Jerry Anthony getting on real bad with that Mr. Big with West Indian Rhythm Connection. So, and excellent recording. I think that's Richard Chaitram who recorded that thing and produced that track. So this is the song that we were leading up to. New tune dropping tonight and stuff. And I say it's not really a new tune. This song is more than half a decade old, but this artist had this tune in his pocket all that time, and you might know him as Ace from the big band Three Sons, you know. And Ace is the girls man. They say in Three Sons when they talk about his stuff. Of course, we heard him earlier on fronting the track by Peace, called Peace with Tim Starr and Rockstar inside there. We heard Ace earlier on tonight. But this track, Ace has been kind of searching for a sound after Three Sons, and so yeah, of course you say like earlier on, Crap, you were saying this is Sandy Grande in the house, Sandy Grande massive in the house. Big up all them artists from Sandy Grande, the whole Three Sons clan, Crim, Ace, all the boys from who were part also of was the name of the other two, the big band from Grande Zola, that we keep playing their songs, Ego Killers, right? So yeah, Crim now. Ace has been kind of searching for the sound of what his solo kind of forays kind of sound like, it has all these. Three Sons was so powerful because Three Sons had all these different styles inside of them. I mean, the greatness of Three Sons is that they had the best of all the new acts of that era. So they had bungee, hardness, and tone. They had the same thing that you could see from Maximus. They had that exact same thing also that Clan had in the tone and that kind of stuff. They also had the harmonies of Tree Canal, They had all the wit of a Benjai, and they had all these different kinds of powers inside of them. So they were like a complete package of modernity, of urban modernity in one band, And I keep waiting on Ace. Ace supposed to drop off a whole set of tracks, but from Three Sons, stuff that we would have heard or not heard, as well as things like that. But this particular song is, I think, where Ace kind of nailed his sound, and it's an incredible song. This is an outer international song. This song, this is a song for the ages, a love song for the ages. It's a really beautiful song. It's called The One. That's big out exclamation. Ace in the house, brand new in terms of dropping for the public to hear. Check it out, The One. Nice.
And you know she's the one in the songs that you heard. Cause the script fits her perfect down to the last word. But you won't know till it shows. You won't know till it shows.
But now she got you stealing lines off of Facebook quotes, emails and I love you notes. Got all your feelings trapped in your throat, cause she represents everything, all your hope. Cheerleader for your team, she shares the same dreams. Beacon in the dark, job brightest beam. Pure and pristine like a crystal stream. And when you find your queen, you'll know what I mean. So perfect, and she'll be worth it. Oh man, it feels so perfect, and it'll be worth it. Oh man.
Songs to fall in love too, man. Yeah, man, it's good.
And you know she's the one in the songs that you heard. Cause the script fits her perfect down to the last word. But you won't know till it shows. You won't know till it shows. But now she got you stealing lines off of Facebook quotes, emails and I love you notes. Got all your feelings trapped in your throat, cause she represents everything, all your hope. Cheerleader for your team, she shares the same dreams. Beacon in the dark, job brightest beam. Pure and pristine like a crystal stream. And when you find your queen, you'll know what I mean. So perfect, and she'll be worth it. Oh man, it feels so perfect, and it'll be worth it. Oh man. And you know she's the one in the songs that you heard. Cause the script fits her perfect down to the last word. But you won't know till it shows. You won't know till it shows. Till it shows. But you won't know till it shows. You won't know till it shows. She got you tripping, no laces needed. And every time you smile, she'll be the reason. Body like a centerfold, smile so incredible. She's the source of everything you believe in. Damn, she's pretty like a flower, okay. You wanna be around her every hour, all day, yeah. Can't see yourself without her, no way. Knowing in your heart that your mama's gonna say she's perfect, and she'll be worth it. Oh man, it feels so perfect, and it'll be worth it. Oh man. And you know she's the one in the songs that you heard. Cause the script fits her perfect down to the last word. But you won't know till it shows. You won't know till it shows. Till it shows. But you won't know till it shows. You won't know till it shows. Don't know what you're looking for. You gotta feel it, and you can't see it anymore. No, you gotta believe it. From the highest peaks to the widest shores, you wanna scream it whenever you achieve it. Man, I don't wanna leave it. And she'll be worth it. Oh man, so perfect, and it'll be worth it. So perfect, and she'll be worth it. Oh man, so perfect, and it'll be worth it. Oh man. And you know she's the one in the songs that you heard. Cause the script fits her perfect down to the last word. But you won't know till it shows. You won't know till it shows. Till it shows. But you won't know till it shows. You won't know till it shows.
Good thing, man. Good thing.
Hear the love in that song. That friggin' song. Damn, Ace, you're real going, brother. You're real going. That is tune. That is a outer international song. I don't care. That is an immortal love song. That is one for the ages, and we have requests for it to be played again. And yeah, a song like that deserves to be played twice and stuff. Let me wheel it and let me take it again from the top, Krabby. Yes, the one.
And you know she's the one in the songs that
Good
you
thing, man,
love.
good
'Cause
thing.
the script fits her perfect down to the last word. But you won't know till it shows. You won't know till it shows.
But now she got you stealing lines off of Facebook quotes, emails, and I love you notes. Got all your feelings trapped in your throat, cause she represents everything, all your hope. Cheerleader for your team, she shares the same dreams. Beacon in the dark, job brightest beam. Pure and pristine like a crystal stream. And when you find your queen, you'll know what I mean. So perfect, and she'll be worth it. Oh man, it feels so perfect, and it'll be worth it. Oh man.
And you know she's the one in the songs that you heard. 'Cause the script fits her perfect down to the last word. But you won't know till it shows. You won't know till it shows, till it shows. But you won't know till it shows. You won't know till it shows.
She got you tripping, no laces needed. And every time you smile, she'll be the reason. Body like a centerfold, smile so incredible. She's the source of everything you believe in. Damn, she's pretty like a flower, okay. You wanna be around her every hour, all day, yeah. Can't see yourself without her, no way. Knowing in your heart that your mama's gonna say she's perfect, and she'll be worth it. Oh man, it feels so perfect, and it'll be worth it. Oh man.
And you know she's the one in the songs that you heard. 'Cause the script fits her perfect down to the last word. But you won't know till it shows. You won't know till it shows, till it shows. But you won't know till it shows. You won't know till it shows. Don't know what you're looking for. You gotta feel it, and you can't see it anymore. No, you gotta believe it. From the highest peaks to the widest shores, you wanna scream it whenever you achieve it. Man, I don't wanna leave it.
And she'll be worth it. Oh man,
So perfect,
and it'll be worth it.
so perfect,
And she'll be worth it. Oh man,
so perfect.
and it'll be worth it. Oh man.
And you know she's the one in the songs that you heard. 'Cause the script fits so perfect down to the last word. But you won't know till it shows. You won't know till it shows, till it shows. You won't know till it shows. You won't know till it shows.
We won't rest. Indigenous, we won't rest until that song, an ace in a stadium with 1 million people
Right.
with their hands in the air singing that chorus. We don't know. Because that
Right,
is what that song, that's what that song, that is what that song deserves. You know,
Okay,
and this station and Indigenous, this program exists to bring that music to you with them other 36 radio stations you fusing to play this genius Trinidad and Tobago music. We exist to do that. Rubidiri, Victor, Sheldon, Manu
right.
brought Indigenous to be able to do that for you. Radio Topo, let me hear you, Karen.
Right. Krabby, you seeing the red sign on the next page? That is copyright rights. Block the page.
Don't worry, man.
So we have people on X Nation page.
You're almost
Yeah.
done. You're almost done. Right.
You have to restart that page. If you get the access, just close off that and let me go back the copyrights hit. I will deal with that this week. Don't beat up. I work on my page. My page won't drop.
Right.
Right?
But
So all the
let's
people that want to send the voice, don't send the email with the new music. A lot of people have new music and never got heard. So Victor will tell you how you can contact us. We'll put it up. Victor, you can put up the email in the comments so they can find it. Or would you like me to do it?
I'll put it up now.
you put it there.
Right? It's gonna it's gonna be a different vibes because you hear the kind of music that indigenous bringing to the table and to the foreign listeners that actually on the page right now, somebody right now tuning, big up the people that sit down in the bed. Again, the WhatsApp and they sit down in the bed and they're taking it in. Right? Gotta big up Maximilian songs out there. Right? You see Billy Mac up, Billy Mac up. We want to get back up, or share back to your friends, hit up the voice tone. I'm still waiting for the sexy voicemail to hit me up, but
She on a date night. They say she on a date night. She on a date night.
and I home, something wrong. Something wrong. Curfew. I see only supposed to have a curfew pass right now. So let me go. Let me leave it like that. Pass. Boom. Um. Well, you know, I had today be a song. I think I sent the email to you today. So I know it ain't ready yet. We have a lot of tracks to go through, and let me go through it as discreet, pinpoint the keys. You know, gotta make up messages, lads. Party God, I call she. Sorry, I didn't make it to Frenzy, but Frenzy was a hit. But if we they go Frenzy, and we play them tune on them. Oh God, I can't wait to leave this country and play these kind of music we have that you brought to the table to me. I always brag that certain songs I never heard. I reach out to certain artists, big them up. Yeah. So, Victor,
Yo,
you're organizing bigger people that see about the show, but they doesn't know how to reaching people that reach out to me and you know, me not
Also
no
get to
program
you.
director, but you know I like to drop hits. And when I was a hits time, so Carnival
so
2022.
yeah, so people, all musicians out there who want to to have their music played on indigenous, we play the non-festival music. We don't really play like the soca and the chutney and the parang and them things. They have spaces for that. We play in all the other styles of music that you do hear and that kind of stuff. The rock, the reggae, the dancehall, the trini, R&B, the zest, the rap, so the fusion, all them styles, the jazz, all those other things that they didn't fight down by them other 36 radio stations and stuff where they have thousands of artists releasing stuff all the time and they can't get no play. We are the place where you definitely will get a play and you have a context to be and flex it out and stuff. And we ask that when you're sending your material, you label it properly and you're sending a short bio, right? So I know who it is I'm talking about and I know whoever. Send a picture and a bio. Those things are important. You have to start getting professional. That's how anytime you're dealing outside, that's a matter of course. One paragraph bio, well taken pic, and your track labeled properly, where your artist name and the name of the track is on the track itself label. That's how things have to be conducted. That's how you communicate every single time. And we want to get that, you gotta get our protocols in place and get that discipline in place. Yeah, boy, Karen, what you saying there?
Well, I don't know what we actually pressing for time. And
Yeah.
as we to go say, everything has a beginning and an end. You know,
Right.
I I enjoyed being part of this and being real. Lloyd, no, we just try to work together. And I don't know what going on with the next host. That's all I want to know. Yeah, saying nothing, you get quiet.
Or Sheldon, no, the thing is that, but Sheldon have family obligations he have professional obligations and those kind of stuff and thing. And if he had to jump out, really, he should be paid if he for that extra. If you have to jump out extra, I take indigenous on my back, for a lot of reasons and that kind of stuff. And in fact, if we don't get the kind of support and that kind of thing, I have to say that we'll have to put the season aside and put a deadline on it, and say, okay, we did it for X and this was a season and we'll and come again. But not everybody could put it on your back and run with it. So. But I decided to do it because I thought too many things were happening in the space that were really important in terms of musically, and also in terms of the pandemic and everybody home and the virtual space open up. And it can't be that this virtual space open up where people's ears and stuff and people have people home to listen to music, and we ain't providing music that there for people. And so, and we also have an international project, the July Generation, where we send in music to Rolling Stone and New York Times and Washington Post and all them people. So all them people could be hearing our music and we people can't hear our music. Something wrong with that, you know. And so we say we had to, as we do in the July Generation, we had to run Indigenous at the same time. And Radio Toko was gracious enough to Andre say, hey, if you're thinking about doing that, do it with us. It's us. And I like the idea of doing it at a community grassroots radio station. Big up the late Michael Alls, big up the Toko Foundation, big up the community of Tobago, of Toko, sorry, my ancestral Bronte Tinku family home, my mother Christiana Victor, and the whole Bronte Tinku clan
Right.
from Toko
Well,
side. Yeah.
let me not make this as indigenous. That's your thing. No make it sound like an interview. But I would like you to tell the people how they could fund us because StreamYard ain't cheap. Everything we doing to put out there
Yeah.
and build
Well,
the
I mean,
the
people, yeah,
support.
I mean, yeah, we need the support. The thing is that the thing don't work. Everybody here has to be paid. The station has to be paid to remain on air. All these things, none of these things has to take me 2 days to go through literally dozens and dozens, over 100 and something tracks to come up with the 17, 18, 19, 20 that we listen to. We have to do up bios, have to do up all those things, have to pursue people and find out, hey, send me your stuff, send me your bio, send me these tracks, send me a proper track, send me, like one with no cuss words, whatever, send me a clean track, whatever. I mean, two
Yeah.
days, every single week spent doing that process of curating the program and things, I mean. So the thing is that these things cost something and they're worth something. And if it has to remain on air, reach out to us. My email is rubadiri@gmail.com. RUBADIRI@gmail.com. If you want to support the Indigenous program, this is the place for Trinidad and Tobago underground music. We're hearing all the other styles of music you're not hearing on another 36 radio stations here on Radio Toko. You're hearing it live every Thursday, 9 to 11, with your boys, Inspector Krabby, Karen X, Andre Williams, and me, Rubadiri Victor, and in the background, Sheldon Manu of the Artist Coalition of Trinidad and Tobago, bringing this to you, and I'm sure you heard stuff that you never heard before. And all of this is Trinidad and Tobago music, especially most of it by young Trinidad and Tobago people. And I remember when we did our stuff, we said, like, wait, now, this is something like $72 million. This is millions of dollars people spending to every year. Young people putting out to record this music and it being aborted on them other radio stations. But we
All
bringing it to
right.
life here. Rubadiri@gmail.com,
So
RUBADIRI@gmail.com, or give me a buzz at 797-0949. That's 1868 Trinidad code 797-0949. We know you have international listeners. We could reach out to you. We'll send you you
right.
could Western Union, you could bank
So
account.
so anybody that like I will actually incorporate it into my YouTube page. You can go to X Nation Reloaded on Facebook, and you'll get all information there on each indigenous videos. Right? You can go to the YouTube channel for Radio Toko.
Yeah.
It's Radio Toko. Okay?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it's easy to find. But for the whole night, I find like Krabby, I don't know if he picked your frame or wherever he put in the background, air moving. You can hear moving. And I believe it's back an hour. We don't cross it by like
It's
a
sleep
little
hour.
while, but the show
Sleep hour.
I'm so into the show that I just say not everything people will like, but it always have a track I fall in love with. I fall in love with three. I would reach out to the artist then, and you know me. That's how I does it, right? Krabby, good night.
Good night, good night. What's up? What your plan?
Krabby, the world
What your
is
plan?
listening to you.
Huh?
The
What is that?
world is listening to you.
Yeah, I know the world listen to me. It's after, it's close to when I normally will be,
Napping.
yeah.
Napping is for kids. Right? Let me deal with that. What track you had for we? And let me know what's going on here now. Let me get going.
No, well, we completed the 19th for the night. Completed the 19th.
You said you had a tune. You say you had a tune.
Oh!
You had a
I
tune to
tuned
try.
it. Just understand
You
this
had a
stuff. Let me walk out it because it have some people in foreign that wanted proper. And I want to show you how we just running and bust a tune. Because the last tune I bust is a hit. Right now, the debut Maldo, the haters tune everybody asks him for. It outside on YouTube now. Well, big up on himself. I bust it right on the platform and the man. Let me get a little information to give you here because this is a grandy person, born and raised.
more Grandy.
Yeah, grandy. Plenty tune and I go come in and I go tell you what's going on because the man have a lot of things in store.
Right, so we'll play this one until I get, right?
Yeah.
More Grandy. Yes.
And you know she's the one in the songs that you heard. Cause the script fits her perfect down to the last word. But you won't know till it shows. You won't know till it shows.
But no, she got you stealing lines off of Facebook quotes, emails, and I love you notes. Got all your feelings trapped in your throat, cause she represents everything, all your hope. Cheerleader for your team, she shares the same dreams. Beacon in the dark, job brightest beam. Pure and pristine like a crystal stream. And when you find your queen, you'll know what I mean. So perfect, and she'll be worth it. Oh man, it feels so perfect, and it'll be worth it. Oh man.
And you know she's the one in the songs that you heard. Cause the script fits her perfect down to the last word. But you won't know till it shows. You won't know till it shows, till it shows. But you won't know till it shows. You won't know till it shows.
She got you tripping, no laces needed. And every time you smile, she'll be the reason. Body like a centerfold, smile so incredible. She's the source of everything you believe in. Damn, she's pretty like a flower, okay. You wanna be around her every hour, all day, yeah. Can see yourself without her, no way. Knowing in your heart that your mama's gonna say she's perfect, and she'll be worth it. Oh man, it feels so perfect, and it'll be worth it. Oh man.
And you know she's the one in the songs that you heard. Cause the script fits her perfect down to the last word. But you won't know till it shows. You won't know till it shows, till it shows. But you won't know till it shows. You won't
So as you make your way out.
till it shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, as you run that again, I have to say, every time you play that song, I want to send that song out to all the girls I ever loved before. You know, that song is a real love song.
Don't come to Indigenous and put a little to bank or what we say,
Nah,
God. It's not make up or break up or break up to make up.
This is serious love thing. This is a love song. This is love out there to, real love. That song to you all. I mean,
So
thanks for being in my life.
yeah, so Krabby, have the postman there.
What?
Did you forward the email?
No post. No, me no check
Oh,
nothing.
I did not forward the email to Krabby.
No. So
I
we
am
leave that to next week.
sorry. I am sorry. I
So you leave
thought
it
you
for next week.
did.
Wow, so you do it next week, huh?
No. I have to debut the song tonight because I have a lot of work to do with the track. But I just want the input of the indigenous team to
Well,
let me
yeah, send
know.
it, send the email quick, send the email quick.
I am in the process right now. I am sending the email now.
Right.
Come on, and snail back, huh?
Squeeze something by the time, so while I'm thinking, so I could come off air to do it correctly, right? I thought the song was there in rotation.
All right. Then
Let
we.
me let me um let me wheel to Z Star Good Woman now. You could find Z Star Good Woman and run the Z Star.
I'm a good woman, but you like it when I treat you bad. Yeah. I'm a good woman, but you like it when I treat you bad. Oh. Well, I put my hand out there and advise the boy and say, I was the best woman you ever had. Yeah. I'm a good woman, but you like a jealous girl. I'm a good woman, you know, but you love when I game I play. Yeah. Oh, when you see me loving on my night, you say, I wanna play the game again. Oh, baby, come over here and play with me. Gonna give you all my love. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give you all my love. I'm gonna give you all my loving. Yeah, yeah. I'm a good woman, but you like it when I treat you bad. I'm a good woman, but you like it when I treat you bad. Oh, put my hand down, baby, I'm the boss of all you say. I was the best woman you ever had, yeah. Yeah. Oh. I'm a good woman. I'm a good woman. I'm a good woman. But you like it when I treat you bad.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You ready for them hot Krabby?
Yeah, I get this song there.
So, world premiere on Indigenous. As promised, I'd drop a track. But, I'd drop when I do a song, I like to drop the experts first. But I decided to put it on the platform because of craftsmanship. Everybody knows it's craftsmanship. When you execute something correctly. And I like how this song was constructed. I would like you guys to tell me otherwise. So, world debut Postman, a granny man, outside and foreign, big up the whole at the NYC, New York City, the man representing Trinidad.
Boy. Vaccinated, the vaccinated.
What a party, nice. Drink so nice.
Listen, mate. Review.
The girl them right. The vibes it high. DJ mixing right. Yeah. I'm gonna have a real good time up in here. Hot girl getting on loose everywhere. Top shelf liquor. Money ain't no problem. Bottles buying. Like today's my birthday. Party nice, the party nice, and the drinks on ice. Party nice, DJ mixing the music right. Party nice, the party nice, sexy girl them fruits it right. Party nice, ready to drink till my head get light. Everybody right now, I'm smelling the high grade burning, hands up right now. I'm feeling irie winding on something. Vibes now. Flowing like water. Give me more rum than chaser. I always tip the bartender. Party nice, and the drinks on ice. Party nice, DJ mixing the music right. Party nice, the party nice. Sexy girl them fruits it right. Party nice, ready to drink till my head get light. What a party nice. Drink so nice.
And that's it, I'm gonna jump my bad one again.
The girl them right. The vibes it high. DJ mixing right. Yeah. I'm gonna have a real good time up in here.
Watch it now.
Hot girl getting on loose everywhere.
Yes.
Top shelf liquor. Money ain't no problem. Bottles buying.
Everybody right now, away shaking your
Party nice, party nice, and the drinks on ice. Party nice, DJ mix.
I never DJ Kali on it.
Party nice, sexy girl them fruits it right. Party nice, ready to drink till my head get light. Everybody right now, I'm smelling the high grade burning, hands up right now. I'm feeling irie winding on something. Give me more rum than chaser. I always tip the bartender. Party nice, and the drinks on ice. Party nice, DJ mixing the music right. Party nice, sexy girl them fruits it right. Party nice, ready to drink till my head get light. Oh Lord, party so nice. The girl them a bubble, party so nice. Them a go down there, party so nice. Drinks in we cup, party so nice. Bartender pull it up. This is the fete of the year. It's plenty. This is the fete of the year. They sexy. This is the fete of the year. With plenty vibes. This is the fete of the year. Party nice, and the drinks on ice. Party nice, DJ mixing the music right. Party nice, sexy girl them fruits it right. Party nice, ready to drink till my head get light. Everybody right now, I'm smelling the high grade burning, hands up right now. I'm feeling irie winding on something. Feeling the vibes now, and the liquor flowing like water. Give me more rum than chaser. I always keep the bartender. Party nice, and the drinks on ice. Party nice, DJ mixing the music right. Party nice, sexy girl them fruits it right. Party nice, ready to drink till my head get light.
Tell me, Postman, big up yourself. Whoa, different. Yeah.
That's not anything on your mic. Yes, right.
Victor, mic mute.
Oh, he had unmuted.
No, Victor, upon your mic.
Yeah. I saying, yeah, man, that's real nice introduction to the season music. You know, like real nice groovy soca. You start it off. You could see yourself in the backyard. You know what I mean? Grooving and thing in the barbecue and in stuff. You
Yeah,
know,
but
people go and get vaccinated. People so you could so we could have a carnival 2022 now.
I don't mean to be biased. Is people's choice to if they want the
Yeah,
vaccine.
we know that. We know that. I was saying that we need, if we have to get to a carnival and to have festival and that kind of stuff, we have to be in a herd immunity state. There are no two ways about it. It ain't gonna happen any other way.
Right.
So I mean, it's a either or. Is either that we from now on, if we wanna take in carnival, we have to go overseas and take it in, or But I'm not getting into any vaccine debates and that kind of stuff here. But I'm saying that I would like for us, that's 55,000 visitors. That's $1.1 billion in foreign exchange into the economy. And that's the entire creative sector working, which right now we're not, you know. And a big up Voice and them who doing some serious work outside. Voice bringing together a lot of the soca artists and stuff on a bigger platform, bringing people together in a way that people never get together before, playing foreign shows in new venues and that kind of stuff to introduce soca to new audiences and that kind of stuff, and putting on brilliant shows and stuff. And a bigger Voice and his crew out there for doing that, and a lot of others doing it, Kes doing it too, and that kind of thing. But we understand that Voice really doing it out there, bringing people together,
But
bringing all the artists together.
but I dropped the tune tonight and you see the views started to go back up on my end. So what do you think about the track?
Yeah, as I said, I think that's a real nice intro to the season kind of tune. It's a real nice groovy song. It's a real beautiful. It's inside our zone. You know what I mean? You start to feel the season coming again. That's why you have me talking carnival and stuff, because the song kind of put me in that space. And I could see in New York and stuff in the backyards and stuff now, and think people groove into that. You know,
I don't
in
slap
a way
that
that we in
I
a
don't
way
slap
we
that tune
can't.
back on it. Pow! You know, like hey chappy. I don't like the man of my hey chappy in the day. Wow! You know, hey chappy. Yeah. But you know, we we will go further into more music from him. Local, Grandy, Trinidad and Tobago, Audi. Big up the people that out there doing the thing, and there's a fight to get music to play in your own country, but we will play it.
We will play it, and remember,
We
you could
will play.
send the music to rubadiri@gmail.com, RUBADIRI@gmail.com. Send your MP3s with your artist bios and pictures to that email address. We will play your music on Indigenous, because
Right.
that's what we do. We play Trinidad and Tobago underground music. So that's it, fellas.
That's it for the
We
night.
wrapping another program.
So let me go. I feel it to say, happy birthday to you.
Who birthday it is, boy?
Well, whoever outside here, but think about yourself. Love in the house, Karen X Nation, Indigenous, number one. Out.
Yeah, man.
Selector
Respect.
Krabby, peace, love, unity, respect. Out.
Bless.